And bam. Seconds are over. Time is up. It's time to start. See the introduction, please.
Space Quest 5. Roger Wilco, the next mutation.
Is the fuzzy shirt part of the sci-fi vibe? Well, kinda. When I put the shirt on earlier, I was like, screw it. I know the green screen effect is going to screw it up, but it's going to look funny. Fits with the game. It's Space Quest. Come on. It's supposed to be silly and stupid. But hello everybody over on Twitch. Hello everybody over on YouTube. Hello. Captain's log, SCS Excalibur, started whatever fleet Admiral Roger Wilco commanding. The Excalibur is on course to investigate the mysterious disappearance of several ships in the uncharted region of space known as the Menudo Triangle. I no doubt have been selected for this mission due to my great achievements as a military leader and in matchless diplomatic skills. Hey Max! Did I change the time to which I stream? No, that's called daylight savings time. I go forward with total confidence in my ship and my crew, yet I am vaguely uneasy. I cannot put my memories of traveling to the future and meeting my son out of my mind. Each night my dreams are haunted by the image of the woman that he said would one day be my wife. I know she's out there. Somewhere. But that's not important right now. The fate of trillions rides on the decisions I may have to make in the next several hours. As captain of the Star Confederacy's proudest flagship, I must follow the supreme guideline. To boldly go where no man has... No. To bravely traverse where no creature has traversed... that's not it. Oop. My mouse. Skip it. Admiral! Strike ships coming in at .35!
Alert! Shields up! Battle stations! Lock weapons! Neutral beams locked! Proton torpedoes armed!
Tactical, fire neutron beams. Helm, hard to port.
Cadet Wilco, what in the name of 7-star cluster are you doing in the bridge simulator? Get your sorry carcass out of there and get back to class where you belong, Space Cadet. And if I catch you in there again without permission, I'll have you tossed out of the academy so fast you'll get warp disorientation.
Simulation terminated. Is that the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon? On the left of the simulator? That was the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. I guess the simulator is the Millennium Falcon. His illusions of spacefaring grandeur, cruelly shattered by Captain Quirk, Roger Wilco exits from the bridge simulator into the hallways of the Star Confederacy Space Academy, where he has enrolled himself in an attempt to realize his lifelong dream of becoming a starship captain. The last several months have not been easy for our hero, what with having to juggle time between skipping classes, snoozing through lectures, and spending long moments considering the implications of actually opening a textbook. But our fearless former sanitation engineer has stumbled resolutely past these obstacles, pursuing his goal with unwavering determination, blissfully unaware that fate was about to hurl another spitball in his direction. Man. This MT32 version of the music is fantastic. Well, let's make a save right away. To start. To go somewhere. Nice lounge music here. Usually it's 13 hour PM, as in you mean 1 PM there. And now it changes to 2 PM. That's how it works. The daylight savings time. English is a language. Poor guy can't even play video games. Nope. Love the comic artwork on this. Yet the artwork has been spruced up considerably. I mean, well, not considerably, but it's a bit upgraded from Space Quest 4. Similar style, but a little more comic book with this one. Let the Sierra deaths commence! Well, there won't be deaths in the beginning, there will just be failures. But we'll get the deaths. Oh yes, we will, because I'm playing this blind. No walkthrough. An Alpha-class strike fighter from the Colony worlds. This baby has it all. Speed, maneuverability, and enough firepower to blast apart a comet. Too bad you'll probably never even get within shouting distance of one in your natural lifetime. I think that is a fighter from Battlestar Galactica, this one that we just looked at. I'm not too sure, though. The StarCon registry lists this ship as the personal launch of Ambassador Beatrice Wenkmeister from the G6 Quadrant. You dimly recall hearing her name once before, but the effort to remember anything further results in nothing more than a storm of misfired brain synapses and a dull headache. I think the game is trying to tell us that Roger Wilco is a bit of a dummy. He doesn't need to tell us. We know he is a dummy. You remember playing Space Quest 1 with your uncle's ancient 268 and CGA monitor back in the day, and that game was more of a brutal than humorous. Yeah, the first game is not that humorous, but the others became more humorous. As the series went on, the more sillier the games got. But at least the first 2 Space Quest games were semi-serious, but also very hilarious. Especially Space Quest 2 had a lot more references to space stuff and lots more humor, while the first game had attempted humor, but it was just brutal with its deaths and everything. Space Quest games are difficult, all in all. This aging behemoth has outlived its intended lifespan by several decades and will soon be heading for the scrapyard. This aging behemoth, and if you take a closer look on the design of it, is the USS Enterprise from Star Trek. The original Star Trek, I mean. That is not the next generation or anything, that is the original Enterprise. You can tell from the tailpipe here and the 2 engines. Actually, no, actually, that is the next generation Enterprise. That is the D class. When I start to think about it, that is actually the D class. With Jean-Luc Picard. This panel, when it works, allows the user to call up a 3D holographic schematic of the StarCon Space Academy. Through this doorway is the Academy's bridge simulator, the scene of your latest humiliation at the StarCon Academy. A small janitorial closet is situated at the end of the hallway. Let's go take a look in there. Maybe you're just slow, dumb, but you still can't figure it out. If we both change time, it should change anything. No! It changes differently for us. In the America, it changes first. Out here, we change our times next week. No, actually, this week. This weekend, we will be changing the time. That's why daylight saving times is bad. It's moronic. So it's not you who's dumb, it's the daylight savings times that's dumb. But Finland is slowly working on it, Max, to get rid of it. We just need to... It's just delegations over at EU, the European nation. At least hopefully we can get that stuff, you know, fixed. Because it's stupid. And Australia changes on April 1st. Yep. That's how the world rolls, apparently. That's how they change it. It's weird. You don't have the time to waste mucking about in the closet right now. Damn it. Fine. I'll just walk over here then. La-di-da-da. Nice lounge version of the Space Quest theme. Because it is the Space Quest theme. The SCS Lollipop. A good ship. Kinda looks like the Emperor's ship from Star Wars. But it's not the same kind of a shuttle, but it just looks like it. This ship once belonged to the two guys from Andromeda, but was seized when one of them walked out on his 10,000 Buckazoid tab on the in the Academy Lounge. Nice mention of the two guys from Andromeda. Those were the guys that we rescued in Space Quest 3. This sleek little beauty is for sale and can be yours for a mere 10,000 Buckazoids. Dial 1555 good cars and ask for Festerblats. Another callback to the Space Quest 3 with Festerblats. I think it was the sale. Well, actually, no, he wasn't in the Space Quest 3. He was in Space Quest 1. He was the guy who sold us the used. Yeah, I think it was in 1. Where he sold the used spaceship. And we also got the droid. Yeah, the two guys from Andromeda are the game devs. Yes. Everybody should know that. Fellow members of the tightly knit StarCon Cadet Brigade. This hallway is one of 4 that encircle the Academy landing bay. Students, faculty, and members of the Star Confederacy staff use them to travel from place to place within the station. This locker is used by various professors to store teaching aids for their respective classes. For sale items, Academy social events, and scores for the SAT test, when they become available, are posted on this bulletin board. This door leads to one of the Academy's classrooms. Currently, the students in your Space Piloting 101 class are taking the StarCon aptitude test. Well, we'll be going there soon enough. That's where we need to go. Let's take a more look around, because if it's 4 parts, we need to go to 4 different parts of the corridors. You've always wondered what this panel does, but have never been able to figure out its function. The explanation was probably given in one of the many class lectures slept away during your tenure here at the Academy. This ergonomically designed state-of-the-art personal access corridor is designed to allow sentient creatures to traverse the station with maximum efficiency. Ew, how smarmy. This patrol craft was damaged in a skirmish with smugglers on the rim of the galaxy and is currently undergoing a major overhaul. Fortunately, it suffered less damage than the ship Roger tried to place in hyperspace before leaving space dock. That also looks like a fighter from Battlestar Galactica. This bulk cargo freighter contains supplies for the colony of Clorox 2. Not sure where that is from, but it's from something. All of these ships are references to known sci-fi TV and movies. TV series and movies. Trainers like this one are used to instruct cadets in the basic spaceflight techniques. Due to the relative lack of skill by cadets, these ships suffer the high rate of attrition. The current record for a number of ships wrecked stands at 3 and is currently held by Roger, which includes a notable incident where he totaled a ship without even leaving the hangar. Odds are 2 to 1 among his classmates that Roger will break his own record before graduating. Good on ya. Especially when you're using an Acme flying saucer. This is the door to conference room A. This window looks into the conference room. Currently there is some kind of meeting going on. Not here. And just what do you expect to say? What did you expect it to say to you? Can we talk to it? Your attempts to take command of the situation do not meet the success. This is some clever text. Ah, there we go. That's what I was expecting to see. This hallway leads to the Academy's main rotunda. Too bad we don't get any information about the fight going on there. Just another interesting but totally useless example of technological engineering at work. You find yourself in yet another of the lovely and scenic StarCon Academy hallways. Check out the attractive light beige on dark beige color scheme and take a big whiff of that freshly recycled air. This three-man fighter was captured from the dreaded pirates of Pestilon during their daring attempt to escape the confines of Space Quest 3. Just telling us the reference straight away, aren't you? A Delton frigate from the G6 Squadron. Hopefully a ship like this will one day be yours, provided of course that you make it through the StarCon Academy's rigorous training regime. Named for his beloved wife, the sleek corvette called Lady Plusbucker is reserved for the Academy Commandant's use exclusively. Recently, several freshmen were disciplined for scandalously altering the ship's name as a cadet initiation prank. Plusbucker. I wonder what they turned the name into. Hey, mercenary. Well, that's all that we need to take a look at here. Unless... I was about to check out the panel that's on the wall. If there's something important in there. Because I don't know. You can't open the panel. It's merely decorative. Great. It appears to be one of the 9 moons of Nova. This is the left side of the rotunda hallway. From here you can amble north to another hallway, stroll east to the bay hallways, or take the gravity lift to the floor to the main rotunda. We will not be doing that. We need to be going to a place. Excuse me. Thank you. It's a wonder that I haven't been called for already, that I'm late for the test that I should be going to. Well, let's go in. Nice item. Got my first score. Sorry I'm late, Professor. You mean the StarCon aptitude test is today? Yes, sir. I'll get started right away. What's that? Come talk to you after class? Yes, sir. Love the music. That's what it should be called, a stupidity test. Yes, he's in school. He's in an academy trying to become a captain of a spaceship. Just to offer a better or worse pun, if they gained a 10th moon, would it become a supernova? That was a worse pun, not a better one this time. So, Grunko is commanding a Nova-class scout ship when he finds himself face-to-face with 3 Horak battlecruiser. He should surrender in the face of impossible odds, pretend you're not there, activate his ship's self-destruct mechanism, beam over a pick-you-up bouquet, or reboot. Tough choices, I have to say. Currently, the Proctor-Matic 9000 is not scanning you. If you're gonna make a move, now is the time. And that's Worf, right behind us. It's you, Roger Wilco, space hero extraordinaire! Cadet Mugblob likes to keep one eye out for trouble, which frequently causes him to bump into things. Woof is the senior class Ambujitsu champion at the academy. Cadet Antenna has been the brunt of many jibes concerning her cranial appendages. Cadet Off the Buffer is one of the horniest individuals you're likely to meet. Puns. Cadet Schleppo appears to be dull and stodgy, much unlike yourself. You have a strange suspicion you've seen this woman before, but you just can't quite place her.
Check out the brain pan on this guy. He's probably smarter than your whole family.
Not here. Damn it. I don't remember how to do it. I know that I need to cheat here, but I don't know where to look at. There we go. The fourth one. Okay. There we go. You already have to leave, unfortunately, but you'll catch up when I change to daytime. Okay, take care, Max. When encountering an alien ship for the first time, you should immediately open fire with every weapon at your disposal, broadcast Wagner's Ride of the Valkyries, over at the comlink, beam your entire crew over to their ship as a gesture of goodwill, B, then A, or none of the above. None of the above. Before beaming down to an unexplored planet for the first time, you should be sure to check to see that your seatbelt is fastened and tray tables are locked securely in the upright position, your fly, your life insurance coverage, the Pritzker valve in your oxygen mask, the planet's atmospheric readings. Let's see what the answer is to this one then. The last one. The planet's atmospheric readings. Got it. You're marooned on an alien planet with no weapons and a killer android is out for your blood. You should. Hey, that's what happened to us in Space Quest 3. Gather basic ingredients to make gunpowder and fashion a cannon from vines and sticks. No, that would be against a lizard man. Stuff a banana in its exhaust pipe. We are not the Axel Foley. Drop a big rock on the robot and shout, "Hasta la vista, baby." That actually is... Not really. Hasta la vista, we're not a Terminator. And drop a big rock on the robot? That happens in the first game. Roll in the mud to camouflage yourself. We're still not Arnold Schwarzenegger. Climb a tree, flap your arms wildly, and scream tweet tweet at the top of your lungs in order to mimic the mating behavior of a ruby-throated Arcturian swine falcon as a diversionary tactic. I think the last one might work. The third one. We should have known this because this is what we did to a robot in the first game. Drop a rock on it, but we didn't shout hasta la vista, baby. You're in an EVA with a partner, and you notice his face is turning blue and he's clutching wildly at his throat. This is a sign that you will soon need a new partner. In a burst of creative insight, he has created a new dance called the moonwalk. That's not the moonwalk. He's suffering from a vitamin deficiency and needs to eat more leafy green vegetables. That's probably. He fell for the old golf ball in the hero hose trick. A and D. The last one sounds the most accurate answer. Yep. A and D. To ensure that your crew's microwave meals are heated adequately and evenly on board your ship, you should wrap everything in aluminum foil. Aluminum foil! Cook each meal at the maximum power setting for 45 minutes. Put a live space environment in which with each meal so you can more easily determine when it is done. Huck the thing and settle for roasting wieners on the maneuvering jets. I'll take D. Inject the radioactive plutonium isotype into each piece of food. When it glows, it's ready. Sounds like all the food in Fallout. Who invented the dance move moonwalk? You people answer because I know the answer myself. The third. So put a live space varmint in with each meal. If Gree believes the Crab Nebula at 32 GST, the Galactic Standard Time, and travels at 9.75 million ZPM, how long will it take him to reach planet Davicon 5 if he has the solar wind at his back? So 49.3 hours, he will never reach Davicon 5, the solar wind is highly unstable and will blow him off course, 3.75 standard days, 49.30 GSD, never! The neutron star at the center of the Crab Nebula is so massive that Reap's ship can never reach escape velocity. To be fair, the meals would be cooked completely if wrapped in foil, as would the microwave itself and everything nearby. True, that's why I said that would be a wrong idea, because of the foil. Although I didn't say anything about the aluminum foil. I just sang the song that Weird Al Yankovic made. Last one, got it. Never! How fast does light travel through a vacuum? 186,000 MPS. Very, 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 very fast. 669,600,000 miles per hour. Depends whether it's an upright or canister vacuum. That is a good answer. If it's an African or an European swallow. Which is an example of a fuzzy boundary. The area in space between two planetary bodies where a smaller third object is not clearly under the gravitational influence of either. The event horizon of a supermassive black hole. Good song. The place where a receding airline gives way to bare scalp. The point at which the marginal utility of trying to squeeze the last bit of toothpaste from the tube is offset by the opportunity cost of going to the store for a new one. Lots of good answers there. There's the first one. Got it. To successfully accomplish a manual molecular reintegration bypass of a standard transporter unit, you should reverse the phase polarity of the interface grid. That's usually the answer. Jiggle the handle. That can also work. Pray fervently to whatever deity you happen to believe in. That doesn't always help. C, then B. That doesn't really work. Switch to US Sprint. That might work. And the first one. Got it. I did say that the face polarity thing is always the answer. The test over already? Yes, sir, I agree that cleaning the Academy crest is an appropriate punishment for being late to class. I'll get right on it. Armstrong did it first. But that's not a dance move that he did. That was just walking. Good answer, though. Good answer. It's a small group of your brother cadets.
Take off, Wilco.
Were you born an idiot, Wilco, or have you perfected stupidity through a lifetime of practice? Both. Can we not take a peek of the meeting? Your security clearance is too low to enter this room. In fact, it's so low you need a pass just to go to the restroom. Armstrong did it in 1969. Bill Bailey did it in 1955. Yep. Is that a xenomorph? A pair of your cadet classmates are deeply engaged in a conversation here. That looks like it's a xenomorph. What is a xenomorph doing here?
Go play the airlock, Roger.
Sure thing,
Admiral, we'll get right on it.
So now that we can take a better look around here, this security guard prevents unauthorized access to the maximum security area beyond his post. Starcon spacecraft move across a starry backdrop as they make their way to and from the space station. This computer mounted displays pertinent information. Although you are fascinated by the pretty lights, you can't make heads or tails of how this machine works. The planet Devicon 5, a great travel destination filled with fun for mom, dad, and the entire associated offspring. And where you can still get the most from your vacation buckazoid. A portion of the soil Starcon crest is visible from this level. Your janitorial instincts tingle in anticipation of getting to work cleaning it. This state-of-the-art anti-grav lift transports Starcon personnel to the floor of the main rotunda in style and comfort. Yeah, style and comfort. Time to do our punishment for being late to class. We need to clean this up. The Starcon crest is dull and dingy. Looks like it could use a good scrubbing. The floor of the main rotunda is dominated by the huge crest of the Starcon Academy. You might have better luck if you tried using some cleaning supplies instead of just your bare hands. Oh yeah, I need to go to the janitorial closet that we passed. Gotta get the equipment from there. Far below on the floor of the main rotunda, you see the upperclassman who would introduce you to the flying wedgie in gym class. You feel the strong urge to expectorate, but noting the presence of the security guard, you decide it's not a good idea. And that man is playing Missile Command. Avengers stole a joke from this game. Some more bright, shining faces of the Starcon's elite cadet corps.
Get lost, Wilco.
Get a rank first, buddy. Man, Everybody's so rude.
No!
Haha, the Homer Simpson. Oh! It's a Scrub-O-Matic floor cleaner with patented sit and spin cleaning action. Now look at what you've done. Quick, call a janitor! Ha 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 ha. You cram the Scrub-O-Matic into your seemingly bottomless pocket. That's how they work. These bright orange safety cones can be used to discourage foot traffic while cleaning large floor spaces. Let's take them. You cram the safety cones into your seemingly bottomless pocket. Apparently you didn't have a seemingly bottomless joke book. Everybody excited about this game? It's a very slow start, but we'll soon start to go somewhere and do stuff properly. Not probably, properly. Alright. Let's get these cones out. Bucketoids, cash, money, spinola. Wow, the Scrub-O-Matic Power Floor Scrubber Model 812 with patented sit and spin cleaning action. Orange safety cones. This will be rerouting on welcome traffic. Well, let's use them. I think I need to put one there. Or you automatically put them down. Okay. Certainly better than watching a play of a Planetfall, right? Well, I don't know what Planetfall is, so... There. Let's start buffering. This is going to be bad. It's going to be really annoying. You know, style and comfort. Scrub-O-Matic floor scrubber with patented sit and spin cleaning action is currently folded for easy transport. Let's use it. How does this thing work? Yow! Whee! Up, 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 don't fall, don't fall. Yeah, good. Woohoo! Pretty much going all over the place with this thing. Not easy to control this thing. Up, yep, yep. Did I do it? I did it! With one go. Woohoo! And no cones were turned over.
As you can see, Ambassador Wankmeister, we run a very tight ship here at the Academy. This ocean is the pride of the Star Confederation and one of the best of its kind in the known universe.
It's nice to see our tech spagozoids aren't going completely to waste, Captain Kirk.
Here we are, Miss Wankmeister. This is the main rotunda. It was dedicated to start date 09-2097.27. Ambassador?
Excuse me, aren't you Roger Wilco, the man who foiled the Sarians some years back? Suddenly Idol comes rushing back. It's her! The woman from the hollow disc in Space Quest 4. Now's your big chance, Roger. Say something clever and romantic. Yes? Way to sweep her back onto her feet, Raj. Nice to see you haven't lost your golden touch with women. Chris Waddle.
Excuse me, Ambassador, but we should be heading to the conference now.
You're not at all what I expected, Wilco. See you around.
Hold on a minute, cadet. Looks like you missed a spot.
Yeah, your face. Sir, you better watch your step. The floor's still really wet and just a little bit. Slippery. Wah, wah. Nice rock work. Is that a toupee or a roadkill?
Ugh. You did that on purpose, Wilco. I'm placing you on double secret probation. One more screw up and your space kid days are over.
We didn't do anything. We did except our job. You're the one who ignored the traffic cones. Asshole. Roger never catches a break, does he? You don't want to pick the cones up. The floor is still wet. Ah, of course. Well, at least we got this spiffy clean. La da 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 ya da da dee. More like jerk. Cleaning record is spotless. We got all the puns. Elvis! I've seen Elvis. A honka honka burned love. He really did go home. A massive sentry prevents unauthorized access to the maximum security area beyond this point. And he's playing asteroids. This computer monitor displays pertinent information. Yeah, asteroids. The moon Vulcan is visible through the viewport. You hastily recall a lecture in one of your classes concerning its unique geology, but the bulk of the discussion, along with most of your other coursework, has become lost in the black hole you call a brain. As the light of the faraway sun reaches your eyes through the viewport, a wave of homesickness for your friends and family in distant Xeon washes over you. Then you remember that you don't have either. Feeling much better, you decide to get on with business. This room forms the east side of the main rotunda hallway. From here you can go to the west hallway or take the gravity lift to the main rotunda floor. Access to the south is blocked by an imposing looking security beam. Yeah, not being, bean. Gotta say it right, it's a bean, not a bean. There is no G.
Space units are not allowed beyond this point.
Yep. Security clearance alpha beyond this point. Okay, got it. Then I'll go down here. To be fair, the Academy might display the area around it on the screen to resemble asteroids. I mean, think of their standards. True. And on the other monitor, they're just defending. I thought I saw some creature. SAT scores: Gordon F, processing, fail. Einstein A, processing, fail. So Flash Gordon, Alfred Einstein, they failed. But when it comes to Roger Wilco, woo! What was that? Excuse me, Captain. You didn't raise your hand. Now, as I was saying, Ambassador Wankmeister, we are a fairly remote installation, and I simply can't spare the ships to launch the kind of operation you suggest. I'm afraid you don't understand the potential ramifications of this problem, Admiral. If the sludge bandits continue to illegally dump toxic waste whenever and wherever they choose, the environmental consequences could be staggering. Entire planets could be devastated. I think you overstate the issue, Ambassador. Even so, we have more than enough ships to patrol to put a stop to these sludge bandits, as you call them.
Look, Ambassador, we have the top-notch ship staffed with the finest crews in the galaxy. Sarkon accepts only the best and brightest for fleet training.
You look, Roghead. Illegal dumping is going on in this sector right under your polyweave. Our patrols have located dumping sites on 4 planets on the G6 quadrant alone.
Hey, this is made from real hair. In any case, I'd like to hear more about these alleged dumping sites. Perhaps over to dinner this evening?
I have already transmitted the coordinates to Starcon Central Command, along with a list of suspected sites that we haven't been able to check out yet.
Well then, that settles it. Captain Quirk, you shall go to these sites and investigate Ambassador Wankmeister's allegations.
Admiral, I'll be going along as an observer.
I'm afraid that's impossible. Regulations strictly forbid civilians' participation in military operations. Admiral, I think having Ambassador along would be a good idea. I'm sure the two of us could develop a productive working relationship.
Admiral, may I remind you that I am an official representative of the people of Quadrant G6 with full ambassadorial status, and as such not subject to...
Now, Ambassador, I'm sure Captain Quirk will do everything necessary to resolve the situation. There's no need for you to hinder him on this mission.
This is my system, and my people we're talking about here. I'm going to that ship, and that's all there is to it. Case closed, we're adjourned. Good day, gentlemen.
No!
Oh great, the savior of the universe in all his glory. Isn't there a mop somewhere with your name on it?
Yeah, exactly. Way to go, Raj. Another sterling performance. Yeah, I caught the jerk trying to sneak some answers off my test. Shh, here it comes.
This is awful. I totally biffed up my SAT test. I'll never make captain now.
That's too bad, Cadet.
How'd you make out, Roger?
I haven't seen my score yet.
The SAT scores for our class are posted on the bulletin board, Raj. I sure hope you made out better than I did. It's a small group of your brother cadets. This cadet looks pretty bummed. Pretty bummed. He must not have done very well on the SAT, but then again, he probably did better than you. Hey there, Tony. I know nothing about computers. I am the least tech-savvy person in here. But if you ask a question, maybe somebody else can answer. There's a lot of other tech-savvy people in the chat. The thought blickens. I can't really see that picture because... But I'm sure somebody else can help you out with that. I'm sure that you should be safe because that message only appears if it has been blocked. So you should be safe. That is just a warning that you have that something tried to attack your computer, but it was apparently, well, reading from that, well, it could be just a scam page also, you know. Note the really bad grammar. Yeah, if it has a really bad grammar, there was a dangerous try to get an access to your personal belongings. That's a scam. That's nothing but a scam. Yeah. Just ignore it. Just ignore it, Tony. That's totally nothing but a scam. Just close the window, ignore it, and forget it. And if you get something like that again, just ignore it. In a bold and daring artistic departure from standard StarCon design specifications, the decorators of this hallway originally opted for a taupe on desert tan color scheme. Taupe on the desert. Let's see. Taupe, desert. Pretty much the same as just... A crowd of despondent students is huddled around the bulletin board. That's what I want to check out. So let's see how well we did. StarCon aptitude test results. Cadet Wilco. On behalf of the administration, I would like to congratulate you on receiving a perfect score on your SAT. Not in the entire history of StarCon Academy has a cadet achieved such higher marks. You should be proud. On the recommendation of our test analysis computer system, you are to begin training for captaincy aboard one of our fine star cruisers. Captain Quirk will post your assignment. You've done the Academy proud. Sincerely, current Chief Commanding Officer's name here. They forgot to put the sign in. The signature. See, people? Computer failures and cheating actually lets you achieve your goal. Gonna faint? Gonna faint? No, just going into his imagination. Hey, Candy. And so, having undergone an intensive weekend captain's training seminar on the planet Oakhurst, Roger is shuttled to his new command, the SCS Eureka. As you were going to say previously, it's just you, does the female supervisor remind anyone of Janeway? Hey, that's not a starship, it's a garbage. Figures. Hey, it's not a starship, it's a garbage disposal. It looks like a vacuum. That's the joke. Captain on deck. Oh, sir, I'm Sub-Corporal Drool, your nav and weapons officer on this heap.
Flow's the name. I'm your comm specialist, grade 4.
Hello, crew. I'm your new commanding officer, Captain Roger Wilco. I know some of you may not be as excited to be serving on the Eureka as I am, but I promise you this. We're going to be the best gosh darn garbage scow in the entire Star Confederation. We have nothing to fear but fear itself, so hold your heads high, men. We shall overcome. All we are is dust in the wind, born free, running wild with liberty and justice for all. So let's be all we can be. Remember, it's not just a job, it's an adventure. No! It was the chair. Really? Looks like we got a live one here, Flo.
You said it, Drool.
Seems like I gave both of them a lisp. Hey there, Phantom. So is it just you, or does the female supervisor remind you of Janeway from the Star Trek Voyager? She didn't really look like Janeway to me. I would have easily spotted it if it was Janeway. Besides, Janeway is a brunette. That girl is a blonde. Because I've been watching a lot of Voyager recently. I haven't in a while, but I do watch it occasionally. Yeah, that was the third time we've heard Roger go "do" like Homer, because that is the Homer Simpson voice. That is the sound effect. They pretty much just stole it from Simpsons. If the bridge is the nerve center for a ship and the captain its brain, well then perhaps the Eureka could use a brain transplant. Ooh, harsh. An inaudible subsonic hum emanates from the machinery on the ceiling of the bridge. This much sought-after seat is referred to simply as the chair by junior officers aspiring to command a starship within the Confederation. Should always take a breath before I start talking. It's you, Roger Wilco, Space Hero Extraordinaire. This automated computer console controls critical functions of the Eureka. But what precisely these functions are, you haven't a clue. This automated computer console controls the same thing as the other. Drool mans the nav and weapon systems on the Eureka. This is the nav and weapons station for the Eureka. The Eureka's communications functions for intership, ship-to-ground, and subspace are handled from this workstation. Flo is the Eureka's communications officer. Auxiliary storage area. It is currently empty. Beyond these doors lies the guts of the Eureka's engineering section. Maybe we should take a look around. Explore the ship first. So we have an engineer. Well, look here. A random spanking new, squeaky clean, neatly pressed captain has arrived. Pleased to meet you. Please, my friends call me Clifford, but you can call me Clifford. I'm chief engineer for the Eureka. What the? Sorry about the buck, Captain. I dropped my wrench down the head. Now, if you'll excuse me, sir, I have some work to get back to. Ew! He dropped his wrench into the head? Ugh. And he didn't wash his hands? Ugh. The engineering section of the Eureka. This is Cliffy's domain, and he's more at home here than a game programmer is at his computer. Cannot even look at this. Pipes like this one carry heated water to the tanks with cold water in them and cooled water to tanks with hot water in them. Quite the description. This lift goes to the Eureka's pod bay. Behind this door is Eureka's refuse containment compartment. Beyond this door is Eureka's science lab and transporter room. Enter at your own risk. Much of the Eureka's critical machinery is inconveniently located in cramped service tunnels like this one. So it's a Jeffries tube. It's none other than Cliffy, your chief engineer. This room serves as the Eureka as both a transporter room and a science lab. Needless to say, this has led to some interesting experiments by rambunctious crew members on past voyages. Hey, it's Pong! This computer is running a highly complex virtual reality program at the moment. Pong and virtual reality don't really go together. Not really well. This station is manned by the Eureka science officer, on the rare occasions when the ship is able to retain one. And that is the straight out of Star Trek, this display right here. Anything else? There's red data lines streak across the face of this display. The output bears a startling resemblance to your most recent EEG readings. The Happy Tube brand adaptive biological specimen container. This chamber houses the Eureka's cryogenic cooler. Cliffy uses it to keep his corona light chilled to a frosty 4 degrees Kelvin when it is not otherwise occupied. 4 degrees Kelvin? You cannot even drink that stuff then. It's like so solid ice it would take a couple of days to thaw. Jeez. The people be crazy in here. They're all madmen. Cliffy has rigged up a handy voice activation feature to the Eureka's transporter unit. Originally, he tried using a clapper, but after an embarrassing accident involving a visiting alien diplomat that dropped the wrench, he opted for the current setup. Somebody got a wrench inside them, apparently. A beersicle? Something like that. Pong and complex don't really go well together either. True. That beat is your footsteps. You thought it was something trying to break out. No, it's Cliffy. Clifford is banging against the wall. He's kicking it. That was the sound effect. Indeed, very TNG, that one. Yeah, it's straight out of Next Generation, this display. The controls. Wait a minute. And now he's banging with a wrench. Yep. He's a true engineer, alright. Let's fix things. Just bang them with tools. Yeah, it was nothing. I thought this was something, but it's nothing. If you were talking about that beat, it's Clifford. I hear. Okay. Gotta love that sound effects. Addy's men to continue. Nice 3D effect of you banging the ball at the camera. Alright, time to sit down and do stuff. It's going to do it every friggin' time, isn't it? Every time we sit down on the chair, it's gonna make a fart noise. Small monitors display information on the status of various functions on the Eureka and provide a means of intra-ship communications. The massive doors of the station's vehicle bay are visible on the view screen. You're seated in the very nerve center of the Eureka, the bridge. All critical communications functions for the Eureka are routed through Flow's console. This console controls the Eureka's navigation and weapons functions.
What do you want, sir?
Since we'll be working together, I thought it would be nice if we get to know each other a bit, Flo.
I'm sure you did, sir, but it won't.
Jeez, who poured vinegar in your breakfast flakes this morning?
My life stinks and it's all your fault, sir.
I don't follow you.
You're a man, right?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Ah, feminist. What was your previous posting, crewman?
Previously, I was assigned to Phlegma, sir. But the self-important male swine, captain, and I didn't see eye to eye.
Oh. I have to excuse Flo. She has a bit of a problem dealing with male authority figures. But she's really not so bad after you get to know her.
Kenneth Lobster boy.
I also missed a sentence there.
He was just like my fourth husband.
Fourth husband? I think we're getting her character already figured out here. What happy set of circumstances left the Eureka captain's chair open for me?
The Eureka's previous commanding officer accidentally fell out of the airlock without a spacesuit.
That's terrible.
If you say so, sir.
I do kind of say so.
Yes, Captain.
Tell me a little about yourself, Drool.
My personal life is none of your business, sir.
I'm just trying to create a friendly atmosphere here, Sub-Corporal. We may be together for a long while.
Doubtful, sir.
Man, everybody hates everybody in here. How long have you served on the Eureka, Sub-Corporal?
Too long. As soon as my tour is up, I'm out of here.
Why is that, Corporal?
My career in StarCon hasn't exactly skyrocketed, sir. I rather hope I wouldn't spend the last years of it on a garbage scow.
Well, maybe there's something I can do to help.
Not likely, Captain. Now if you'll excuse me, I have some work to get back to.
What can I do to help you perform your job more efficiently?
Stay out of my way, sir.
That can be done easily. I'll just stay out of your way then. Okay. Hail StarCon.
Hailing, sir. We are cleared for departure, Captain.
Awesome.
We are ordered to proceed to Gangularis, PU, and Kizura's Gooby for refuse recovery missions.
Got it. Hey there, Mikal. With the word accidentally in quotes with that last line and her feelings on it, why do I feel she pushed the last captain out? I wonder if she did. I wouldn't be surprised. No, this is PC. PC version of the game. So, I don't even know what half of these things mean. Well, I don't actually, I wonder what RRS is. Regular speed?
It might help if we pick the destination first, sir.
Alright. Laying a course.
And what coordinates, Captain?
I think I may need a manual for this. Okay. Hang on a second. Let me find the manual for this. Should have it here somewhere. Should be as just... Excuse me. Opening up the PDF just so I can find. I think this is the wrong PDF. Or is it? Why you so slow, Acrobat Reader? Okay, let me... Man, it's so slow today. A lot of pictures that it needs to load. That's why. Whatever happened to Roger Wilco? Nice. It even has a whole... It's like reading a newspaper, this manual. And apparently Elvis works in Monolith Burger these days. This doesn't seem like a manual at all. This only seems like a freaking... It really feels like it's nothing but a freaking jokey kind of a newspaper. What's it? Well, not a. It's a scandal newspaper. What are they called? Some kind of magazines that have just scandalous news or. Come on. What's it called in English? It's what the Agent K calls the best news to find out in Men in Black. With all the alien news and everything. Tabloids. Yes. I just remember it, Mercenary, as you said it. Tabloids. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm reading a tabloid, not a manual. I'm just trying to find out where the heck the freaking coordinates are. So we can actually get somewhere. What were the places that we needed to go to? Anybody remember? One of them was the Gangularis, right? One of the planets is called Commodore LXIV, which is Commodore 64 in Roman numerals. Awesome. That's freaking awesome. Gangularis PU and Kiz something. Well, I've got Gangularis here, and there's PU, but I don't see the Kiz. It's all in horoscopes because it shows the stars in it. Kind of clever. Of a quite the clever type of a manual that is just a tabloid, but it also when you get to the horoscope, it actually has the star chart, the star map behind it, and it shows all the coordinates for the planets. It shows the name and then the numbers. And there's somebody new here. Robo Lizard. Longtime fan, inspired to make your own YouTube videos. You just started today. Hey, good luck with that. Good luck with that. I didn't know that I would actually inspire somebody else to start making YouTube videos. But good luck with that. I'm gonna check out your videos. And welcome to the live stream also, Robo. Now, back to the manual. So, should we go to Gangularis or PU first? Oh, great. The manual crashed. Hang on, let me try another version of this PDF. Maybe that will work better. I don't know. It's just so damn slow of a PDF. Maybe I need to upgrade my Adobe Acrobat. Yeah, maybe I should go and find the freaking just an FAQ. Actually, I found the PDF in text form. So maybe now I can better find all the coordinates. Yay! The manual crash sounds like a very Roger Wilco problem.
Indeed.
Yeah, there's PU. Spitoony. Coordinates. Is there also the third one? The Kiz Urazgubi. Yes, that's the one. Yeah, I should upgrade. Yeah. I'll do it later. I can't do it now. I have to play a game. No upgrading freaking stuff. Alright, so let's go to Gangularis first. Let's go there. 7, 1, 5, 5, 2. Enter! Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to go underway. Alright. What does the activate RRS mean? I should look that up. Quest 5. Activate RRS. What does it mean? Just wait until I need them, mercenary. No need to post them up now, because if you post them up now, how am I going to remember them? RRS stands for Refuse Removal System. Ah, so that's what the ship is made for, removing refusals. I wonder if they spoof Star Trek Bridge Commander and the Judgment Rights on purpose. Probably. I mean, this whole game is nothing but a spoof of all kinds of sci-fi movies, especially Star Trek. So let's go to light speed. We'll go to warp as soon as we clear off the station, sir. And let's go. That looks like a Star Trek space station. And that's a Klingon warship.
Terminate.
Oh, you're another robot coming after Roger? Really? Great. What do you know about their destination, Flo?
We're going to the Gangularis, sir. I hope you've had your shots.
How does the refuse recovery system work, Jewel?
The Refuse Recovery System, or RRS for short, is the primary means by which the Hoover-class and garbage scouts perform their designated mission. The underlying system is relatively simple. A vacuumatic containment field works in conjunction with tractor beams to suck up debris and space trash. After collection, refuse is moved into the Eureka's quantum garbage compactor, where it can be reduced for transport to a designated dumping zone.
Wow, I thought the floor scrubber in the academy was impressive. When we finish our mission, where's a good place to go for shore leave?
There aren't a lot of options open for us, sir. The only place that's even halfway decent in this sector is the space bar.
Maybe we'll have to check it out.
I certainly hope we will, sir.
How did you come to be posted onto the Eureka?
It's kind of a long story.
Relax, there's plenty of time until the travel timer runs out.
I was involved in a very unfortunate accident, sir. It was while I was serving on the STS Stupendous. It was a mistake anyone could have made, really.
I'm listening.
We were patrolling the neutral zone when an unidentified ship suddenly popped up on our screen. So naturally, I opened fire with everything we had.
Naturally.
She was blown to bits instantly. Unfortunately, it turned out to be one of our own robotic freighters.
Imagine your embarrassment.
Yeah, anyhow, after that I got canned and transferred to the Eureka. What did you do, sir? You must have screwed up pretty bad to get stuck with a command like this. Or else ticked somebody off real good.
I don't know. Well, come to think of it, probably the latter. I mean, he's not popular with anybody. And he was a janitor before, so what else would he be good for than a janitorial job, even in space? That robot chick didn't Roger kill in a previous game. No, she's not the one. The previous robot that we killed in Space Quest 3 was the Arnold Schwarzenegger looking like a robot. You shall stand by as my assistant pilot. Thank you, mercenary. You're not seeing everything from this chat appearing in the one showed in the video. That's weird. Because this chat here, Robo, is showing YouTube and Twitch. So, of course, you don't see everything in your chat, because it's half and half. You only see on your side, you see YouTube, but on the video you also see the Twitch chat. So if you want to talk with the people over on Twitch, just stare at this. Yeah, Arnold the Annihilator, yeah. Truthfully, you thought that thing on the suspicious ship was a fembot. Well, it certainly looked like a fembot to me. Even with the cone chest plate. I kind of forgot where we're supposed to be going, Flo. Our last orders were to proceed to garbage pickups at Gangularis, PU, and Kizura's Gubi. I just realized how you're supposed to pronounce that last planet. Kiss your ass goodbye. Kiss your ass goodbye. Yeah. Kiss your ass goodbye. That's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Kiss your ass goodbye. Got it. Oh, the puns in Sierra games. They hurt. Puns hurt. Now that makes sense. Yep. We're approaching our destination, Captain. Okay, so since we are, I need to get to regular speed. Aye, sir. Because if we don't come out of light speed, we're just gonna crash into the planet. I'm tracking a voice beacon, sir. Alright.
Activate the RRS.
Aye, sir. I'm gonna take these off because I'm gonna be doing a lot of face palming with these references and such. Too bad we're not seeing a monkey throwing a bone into the sky. Nice graphics though. Thump. Captain, I'm picking up a life form reading in the waste compartment.
Captain, you better come down here. There are some strange scratching and whining noises coming out of that trash bin.
Alright. Let's exit. Oh, this is nothing but a freaking cartoon. This is a cartoon. It's what it feels like. Maybe I should have told her to stay, or him to stay in orbit. There's definitely something in there, Captain. Could be dangerous. You go first. Yeah, gee, thanks. Sounds like either a dog or a cat. Well, this is not where we're supposed to be. To the pod bay, no? This was supposed to be the hatch, and this lift goes to the Eureka's pod bay. Yeah. Why can I not use it? Oh. Voice activated. Your attempts to take command of the situation do not meet with success. There's definitely something in there, Captain. Could be dangerous. You go first. In where? Where am I supposed to go? This is your chief engineer's toolbox. It's filled with gadgets and gizmos Cliffy uses to keep the Eureka space-worthy. It has the appearance of a turkey baster. Wonder what Cliffy uses it for. It's one of those nifty portable handheld vacuums. You know, the kind that can't even pick up breadcrumbs. Hey, they can pick up breadcrumbs quite easily. This button adds an item to your inventory. You don't need this tool. Cliffy's toolbox is filled with miscellaneous bits of junk and tools of every size, shape, and description. Touch my tools and die. Ah, that's what it says. This is Cliffy's tool of choice when working on the Eureka's delicate and temperamental electronic systems. A hot glue gun. Great for a laugh on unsuspecting party guests. Can I take that? You don't need this tool. Fine, I'll just exit. It's the square door on the right. This one? Not here. Refuse containment compartment. Yeah, that's where I need to go. Trying to order yourself around? Pretty weird if you ask me, but hey, what do I know? I'm just the narrator. You can't understand what you're saying. You tug at your clothing to achieve the slightly more comfortable fit. He probably only lets the ladies touch his tools. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Ah, there we go. Ew. It's a face hugger. What the? What the? Hey, it's a cute little bugger. I think I'll keep him. I wouldn't keep a face hugger looking thing. I'll call him Spike. Hey, where are you going, little fella? Somewhere to destroy the ship? Sure of it. It has the appearance and aroma of rotting garbage. My, what a lovely smell you've discovered. Now you're even quoting Star Wars. I was just trying to look at this yellow thing there. Because it looks out of place. Nah, I'm sure Cliffy won't mind cleaning it up. Where is Cliffy even? He's gone away. Let's just close it for, you know, safety reasons. You always thought that face huggers were kind of hot, but you're weird. Well, they're supposed to be looking like a certain female organ while having a male organ in them. That's what they really are. They're just walking, skittering penises. You think that's a banana peel? I think so too, now that I look at it. Even in space, they still use that pedal and ball thing. I think I never had one of those. Did I have one of those back in the day? No, I don't think I did. Hey, thanks for leaving this mess back here for me to clean up. Real captain-like of you. That little acid-piddling beastie you turned loose is roaming around the burning holes and everything. You better take care of him fast before Holland kills us all.
I told you it was a face hugger, Roger. Jeez.
Can't believe he thought that thing was cute. It looked like a giant kidney bean to you. Spike! Heal, boy! Heal! Well, he's not a doctor. A gaping hole has been eaten in the deck. Great. But I did say that it looked like a face hugger. It certainly is acting like one. There's gotta be something in here that I need. It's a large drill. And that's a hammer. This is Cliffy's tool of choice when working on Eureka's, yep. A pair of pliers. That could be good. Nope. Don't need it. And there's something under there. This appears to be a roll of anti-acid tablets. Aha! Now we're getting somewhere. Thinking this might be a handy item, you take it with you. There's gotta be something else around here that I need. So let's spread them out and see what they all are. What all of these items are and what they do. There's gotta be something else useful in here. Other than just that anti-acid pills. A spark plug. This device is specially designed to cut through the shrink wrap of software packages. Oh yes, please. I don't need it. Okay. A spare fuse. And a spark plug. No. That's not a tool, that's an item. A space gizmo. That would have been good. A whatchamacallit. I'll take it. You never know when we need a whatchamacallit. Schmear's brand crafts alien laser cutting torch. A torch is always useful. It's a hole punch. Heaven knows what Cliffy uses this for. Well, we'll take it. I don't think you'd be able to wrench this tool away from Cliffy. Let's see if I can. Damn it. And a screwdriver? No. The glue gun? No. The wrench? No. This thing? High-tech thingamabob? Nope. Turkey baster? No. It's a pizza wheel to cut your pizza pie. It's gonna cut my pizza pie. At least you don't touch my spaghetti. Can I get the hammer? No. Well, that's all we can do. Sierra death here if you leave Spike alone. Yeah, I can imagine there would be a death here. Spike will be the death of us.
Yeah, Spike is cool. Let him do his stuff. We're fine.
I think he was playing some kind of an musical instrument.
Captain, you gotta do something! That critter of yours is making Swiss cheese out of my deck back here! I'm getting mighty tired of fixing the floor.
Well, I wasn't listening, so let's just lay a course to what's coordinates, Captain? 92767. So we get to PU. Coordinates locked in, sir, ready to get underway. So let's go to light speed. Aye, sir. Woohoo! Your attempts to make command over this situation do not meet with success. Sorry, Flo. Never mind. Status report. Our last orders, we have to proceed to garbage pickups at Gangularis, PU, and Kizures Gubay. Kizures Gubay. Act busy. Yes, sir. Quite the command.
Act busy.
We're approaching our destination, Captain.
Forgot his voice. Regular speed.
Aye, sir.
We're making space tracks with our brakes. Because we do brake for somebody.
I'm tracking a waste beacon, sir.
Activate the RRS.
Aye, sir.
It's a giant garbage bag in space. Did it say husky on the side? Why would it say husky? Be careful of the moon.
Captain, I'm intercepting a rather unusual message on Starcom Priority Frequency 2. I'm putting it on screen.
Holy crap.
Make it the dung heap. Come in, dung heap. Make it a dung heap. Come in, dung heap.
Nice dynamics, Cup.
This is Dung Heap. What in the play-ins are you doing on this frequency? We have a really hot load of goods that needs to be disposed of right away.
I thought I told you not to call me here. Meet me at the usual place and we'll discuss it. Dung Heap out. Husky as in hefty brand parody? Sprint.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I wasn't able to pin down the source of the transmission.
That's not your fault there, Flo. What do you make of that transmission, Flo?
I don't know, sir. The content was really strange, especially since a Starcom command frequency was used.
Can you pin down the source?
I'm afraid not, Captain. They were using a metamorphic coding algorithm and frequency hopping pretty rapidly. It was all I could do to stay with them during the transmission.
How did you ever intercept? Never mind, I don't think I want to know. You're looking especially lovely today, Flo.
You pig!
Well, I'm sorry about that. What?
Excuse me, you pig, sir.
That's more like it.
What do you want, Captain?
How did that message sound to you, Drool?
It sounds to me like somebody was trying to unload a bunch of hot stereos, Captain.
Why would anybody in StarCon do something like that?
I haven't the faintest idea, sir.
What's with Flo? Why is she so bitter toward me?
Don't take it personally, sir. Flo recently separated from her 18th husband and is understandably distraught. She's kind of down on men in general.
Wow, an 18-time loser.
Wanna make something of it, flyboy? I've divorced better men than you. See what I mean?
I was just wondering, what's it like not having a mouth?
Excuse me?
I mean, how do you eat? How do you kiss? Do you vibrate those gill thingies or rub your bulbous eyeballs together or something?
Not everybody keeps their elementary orifices in the same place, Captain.
True that. I don't think I even want to know where all of your orifices are. Oops, sorry. Well, since that is done, I guess we should just go to kiss your ass goodbye. Sounds like a place to me. Alright, laying course. Mercenary coordinates, please, for kiss your ass goodbye. Perfect place to go to after this. Thank you.
Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to go underway.
Alright, light speed ahead.
Aye, sir.
Everybody hold on to your seats. We're going light speed. Woo!
Too bad we cannot go to ludicrous speed. Stars streak by the view screen at light speed. At least we do not go to plaid. Man,
What was that? We're being hit by a proton torpedo. The tractor beam has locked onto us, Captain. We're being pulled in.
but by whom? Get us out of here, Drool.
Hill not responding, sir. Weapon systems inoperative.
Alert! Warning! Uh-oh.
We're being hailed, sir. I'm putting it on screen.
Roger, Wilco, under the authority of ERGS Extensively Revised Galactic Statute 2564.45 Chapter 412, I hereby command you to beam down and surrender your person for arrest. Failure to comply with these instructions will result in the destruction of your ship and everyone aboard. Looks like the Gipazoid Novelty Company still hasn't forgotten about that little piece of mail fraud you pulled on them back in Space Quest 2.
It wasn't fraud! I had the thing to do.
I thought all this was over with after I had that run-in with the Arnoid on the planet Fleapod a few years back.
You thought wrong, human. It just goes to show, never send a mandroid to do a womanoid's job work.
Can we come to some kind of an arrangement?
Beam down to the planet, your body will be disassembled and sold to various biotechnology firms to pay interest and collection fees. I'm scanning your ship. Any attempt to escape or subterfuge will result in immediate annihilation of your ship and crew. You have 5 standard time units before I destroy your ship. Roger, Wilco.
Transmission terminated. Sprint.
I think she means business, Captain. I agree. Could you hurry up and beam down, sir, before she gets impatient and blows us all up?
Nah, I'm just gonna stare at the, spaceship. A sinister-looking battlecruiser looms ominously in your view screen. That will not be of any help.
What do you expect it to say to you? I don't feel like chatting at the moment, sir. Shouldn't you be going now, sir? I'll make sure your family is notified should anything unfortunate happen.
Yeah, sure.
My question is, what family?
Well, she is not going to get me without a fight. Whatever you say, sir, be nice knowing ya.
These guys are so encouraging for Roger just to go for more adventures and such. At least Clifford has fixed the place up very nicely. No more holes around here.
What in tarnation is going on, sir?
Who locked a tractor beam onto us? An annihilator android is after me for something I did a long time ago, Cliffy. She's threatening to blow up the ship if I don't beam down to the surface.
What do you do, sir? Inhale?
No, nothing like that. Ordered something through the mail, and I forgot to pay for it.
Mail fraud is a very serious crime, Captain. I wish you luck.
Thanks. At least you're supportive. Or sarcastic.
Yeah, sure, Captain. I'll get right on it.
Where did Spike go? Probably still roaming the ship. Energize! Meanwhile... the This place looks familiar. It's like that planet from Space Quest 4 where we meet the ladies. Damn, she can fly. What can that thing not do? This area reminds you of the decor of a resort on Erodicon 6 where you once vacationed. All that's missed are 6 bathing beauties and a tube of crazy glue. Don't you mean lube? Why would anybody use crazy glue? That would make the situation nasty. A babbling waterfall splashes noisily into a pool at the base of the imposing granite cliffs. This large tree is unremarkable in size, shape, or appearance. Poor tree. You see a bright little pine tree. This fern appears in Space Quest 5, courtesy of Cosmos Galaxy Garden Supply Store, next to the big Bugazzoids, Acer, and faceless corporate entity who shall remain nameless shelled out. Cosmos' contribution isn't much, but what the heck, at least it's beer money. A lovely pond is formed by a waterfall. The scene would be idyllic if you weren't being hunted by a killer android. Notice the green color and bird legs on that warbird. You think that was a subtle hint as to what you should have brought? The crazy glow, but I couldn't pick up the crazy glow last time. But then again, it might have been a hint. This looks like every other sheltered clearing with 3 caves, a waterfall, and a pond you've seen. Well, it's the second most secluded. I really should have cleaned my ears before doing the live stream. I can feel getting too much wax in there. There you are. See if you can outrun my energy bolts of death, broom jockey. This is WD-40, a Mark V Deathstalker Annihilator android. These units are reported to have a 99.99% kill efficiency. I hope your affairs are in order. Let's see what we got. High voltage circuit fuse, no fart, anti-acid tablets, a laser cutting torch. This might come in handy if you lock the keys in the car again. A hole punch, a StarCon standard issue PCD, a personal communications device, and Bugazzoids. Maybe I can use this on myself.
Help! Get me out of here!
You got to take care of that android first, sir. Otherwise, there's no point of beaming you up. She'll just try to kill us. Well, I'm dead. Nice reflexes. We'll mail your remains home in an envelope. Great music for a death scene.
Spike will be the death of us!
Well, it wasn't Spike that was the death of us. Is this the glue gun? Yeah. I don't need this all. Well, maybe I will need it once we... In order not to irk Cliffy, you put back the tools where you found them.
No!
Just don't put back the items that I got. Good. Can I use the antacids on myself? That's an interesting idea.
Well, why don't you do it then?
I really do wonder what happened to Spike. Was he reading Mad Magazine? Awesome. If that was Mad Magazine. Kudos to you, Drool. Much respect. Captain, you gotta do something that creators make sense, blah, blah, blah. Let's see if we can get a death sequence with Spike if I just keep going back and forth here. Why are you complaining, Cliff? You fixed the floor. At ease. That little acid-peddling beastie you turned loose is roaming around burning holes and everything. You better take care of it fast if once Eastern the Hall kills us all. Are we even gonna get a death scene with
You gotta do something with that weak bladder beastie of yours. He keeps leaving puddles of concentrated acid everywhere. I'm getting run-ragged fixing the holes he's making in the deck. I think I saw the critter of yours loose in the lab a minute ago, Captain.
Alright. Since he's going to be in there, let's save. Maybe this is the situation. Let's see if this is the situation where we need to take care of Spike. Spikey Woo, where are you? I don't want to have any effect on the empty specimen tank. Can I play some Pong? No. Interesting. The cryo chamber is currently unoccupied. Opening the chamber will not be prudent at this juncture. Okay, good to know that that's how that works. I wonder if this can be the death of me. Trying to order yourself around? It's not unlike talking to a brick wall.
Energize!
Handy transporter safety tip number 21. Beaming directly into deep space may cause serious injury or death. It did work, just as I thought. Now I would think that either it's to the specimen tank or the cryo chamber that I need to get the Spike into, but I first need to find Spike. That's the problem. Or I need to somehow get Spike onto the platform and energize it. That's what I was thinking of, trying to use the pills on the specimen tank, but it's not doing anything. And also, don't give me straight answers. Let me try to figure it out first. No backseating or hinting unless I ask for it.
This is your final warning, Tomoke.
Where the frick is Spike even? I mean, Cliff said that he was here just a minute ago. How to make... Oh. Just saw Clifford going in there. Into the tube. I'm just pondering how to get the Spike to appear in the lab. I'm guessing the only way is to just go back and forth. Does the screen go sideways? What screen? Which screen? Where screen? Who screen? Why screen? Oh, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm just sitting down for a second. That's a piddling Holland kill us all. Now let's see if that little twerp is in the lab. Not here. Here's Clifford. I cannot use this at all. I know it should go down, but we cannot go to the pod bay, apparently. For some reason. The lab screen of C. Ah! There's Spike. There we go. At least I have the specimen tank open already. So, we caught Spike. Okay. Your faithful, but not completely house-trained companion, Spike. It looks like a potato. Or a hot dog. But it's a face hugger, alright. Spike, you are nasty. Hey, Clifford! Take a look at this. Just exactly where did you think that would fit? My face? My ass? My pants? I was just wondering if I could somehow screw things up and kill myself with Spike. And if I quickly put these in there... Poor little fella must have eaten something that didn't agree with him. These antacids should reduce the acidity of his metabolism. You're a genius, sir. I would have given him chili dog. He's not Sanic. He's your chief and only engineer, Cliffy. Hard at work making general adjustments and repairs to one of the Eureka's many complex and delicate control systems. Your little buddy is gurgling contentedly inside his happy tube. Well, I didn't get a death sequence, but at least I fixed the problem. Spike has been caught and placed into the tank, and it's all safe. Everything's fine. Everything is safe. I wonder how I would have gotten a death. Are you playing a Game Boy console or something? Because it didn't look like you were playing a musical instrument.
Day is saved.
So your life is now safer because of a spiked drink. Mercenary, sometimes you're trying too hard with your puns. But most of the time they do work. Alright. Did we collect the stuff here from here already? Activate RRS. I'll give that thought all the consideration it deserves. Okay, so we did it. Laying in a course. What coordinates, Captain? Instead of 2001, we're gonna go 211. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to go on, get underway. Light speed ahead. 2001 plus 1. That's where we're headed. I really should try to grab the glue gun along the way. Maybe there is something. Maybe that is something that I need to take with me. I can't think of anything else that I couldn't use against the WD-40. Also, very nice that the robot's name is WD-40. What was that? We're being frozen. Yeah, subparagraph 23. That's pretty much the same text that the Arnoid gave us. Hereby command everyone aboard. Space Quest 2. Year spec. Womanoid's work. Arrangement. Collection fee. Ship and crew. Roger. Wilco. Script. Captain, all up. Yeah, it's all up to me to screw this up. Also, WD-40, Womanoid 40. Yep. It's all puns, you know. All about them pens. Alright, let's go to the toolbox to see if I can actually grab this with me. Nope, I don't need it. Curry baster. Pizza cutter. Vacuum cleaner. So I don't need any of it, so even if it did say about a crazy glue gun, it's not a hint. I gotta use all the items that I already have with me, or I'm missing something. I must be missing something from here. Also, that droid looks like Grace Jones from that Bond flick. You mean... it's the one with Christopher Walken and Grace Jones. It's one of the worst of the Bond movies. I can't remember it. You check the death if Spike is left in the RRS. Ah. That makes sense. If you don't open the garbage tube, you just leave him there. Got it. So let's take Spike with us. See if that works. Alright. I'd better put the old Spiky back. Yeah, actually, that would have caused a problem with us and Spike. We could have turned into some kind of a Spike Roger Wilco amalgamation. The Fly style. Cronenberg, the Fly style. Would have been half human and half whatever Spike is supposed to be. Meanwhile... Truly a bird of prey has landed on this planet. Varvjökelm, well that's the Finnish name of it, but I'm trying to think of the English name of it. Can't remember the English title of the Bond movie. Waterfall pond, looks like a clearing, a massive granite, 3 caves. Further appears. Tree of caves. Massive granite from Zava. Tree of caves penetrate the base of the massive granite cliff wall of this sheltered clearing. He was just thinking of using his acid to dissolve the bond, but I guess that's not the answer. Yeah, that was a good thinking. That was very good thinking. That's what I was thinking of as well once you mentioned Spike. Yeah, here she comes to ruin my day. La, 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 da, 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 da. So maybe I could use this on her. You'd be fried to a crispy space hero remnant long before you got close enough to use the torch on her. How about this? No, not live and let die, nor living daylights. No. Living daylights is it's with well, live and let die is a Roger Moore, but that was License to Kill? No. Living Daylights and License to Kill are the Timothy Dalton James Bonds. A View to a Kill, that's the one. A View to a Kill is the one with the Christopher Walken. It's pretty much the it's pretty much one of the worst James Bond movies. I've never really liked it. And also, didn't I have more points before? Like about 400 points. Did we ever go to the other places? What was the other coordinates? Better scroll up and find out. 92767. Coordinates locked in, sir. Ready to get underway. Alright. Light speed. I guess we never visited this place before. We were still at the first planet. You like that way more than any of Brosnan's bonds. You didn't like GoldenEye? GoldenEye is a good Bond movie. I like GoldenEye. Tomorrow Never Dies. Oh. Approaching our destination, Captain. Regular speed. GoldenEye was good. Tomorrow Never Die was okay. And then To Die Another Day, I think it was. That was with the Madonna singing. Man, I'm missing everything. What did she say? What am I... I'm missing out on everything here on the game because I'm concentrating on talking with you guys. Jeez. The world is not enough. Yeah, GoldenEye. And the one with Madonna singing the title to it was To Die Another Day. That one is not a good one. Intercepting a message. Yeah, this is what we missed last time. Truly, I did not save at all before going to the third planet, where we get attacked by WD-40. You're probably the only person who doesn't watch Bond movies. They're not for everybody. We have our own, you know, different folks, different strokes, as I always say. And Jace has never seen a single Bond movie. Well, knowing Jace's tastes, not a surprise to me. Because he watches he enjoys more of the obscure types of movies. Movies that nobody's ever heard before, except him. So now I need to set a course to where our dangerous fembot is. Now the score looks much better than before. Oh yeah, I should give you the command to engage. Engage. You've yet to see the current set of Bond movies with that blonde-haired Bond. Don't dislike him, just haven't got to them. Well, the only thing I can say, my opinions of the Daniel Craig Bond movies. First one, Casino Royale, great. Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, and Spectre, those are my opinions in noises. But I'm sure if you like Bond movies, I'm sure you will enjoy Casino Royale, because that movie is great. But the so-called sequel, that's what people call Quantum of Solace, because it's pretty much a sequel to Casino Royale, which is a weird decision because none of the Bond movies are sequels. They're just different stories. But yeah, Quantum of Solace is a pretty meh of a movie. But Skyfall is good, but then Spectre was just bleh. It wasn't even meh, it was just bleh. I didn't like Spectre at all. They really failed on that movie. And they have had freaking Christopher Waltz as the bad guy. But the story was just... nerd. It was just nerd. You love Indiana Jones, you just heard they're filming a 5th one next year. You just hope they do it right this time. Yeah, they have been planning on making a reboot of sorts. A reboot of Indiana Jones, and I've heard that they are trying to get... they're trying to get Chris Pratt to be Indiana Jones. You know, Chris Pratt from... as Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy and Parks and Recreation. They're trying to get him to be Indiana Jones. I mean, I think he would make a good Indiana Jones, as long as he doesn't make him too goofy of a character. I mean, he's good with comedy, but Indiana Jones is more of badassery than comedy. So, they have to get that right. That don't put too much comedy in it, at least. What do you mean a reboot? You thought the Spielberg would be writing a new story. And as far as I've heard, that they would rather make it a a sort of a reboot? I mean, it would be maybe continuation of Indiana Jones, but it wouldn't be Harrison Ford anymore. I mean, they would have put somebody else into Indiana Jones's boots. But these are only rumors, Goblin, that I've read about. So don't take my word for anything. I mean, it's still just rumors that we read and hear. That's all it is. There's no confirmation about this Indiana Jones thing. Maybe one day I will learn to just shout at the freaking floor to engage. Meanwhile... If you ask me, since they're making that Solo movie, why not use the same actor from that? It's not the same character, that's why. Solo is not Indiana Jones, even if it was displayed by the same actor, both of the characters, it doesn't mean it has to be the same character for a new generation, you know. Recent news is in the past a day to suggest it's Harrison Ford taking up the role. Huh. Okay, so then it is a 5th Indiana Jones. I wonder how well that will go. I still haven't seen Last Jedi, but I've heard... The only thing I've heard about Last Jedi is everybody saying that it was a bad movie. I don't think I've heard anybody liking Last Jedi too much. But I'm not trying to run, I'm just trying to walk away from your deadly energy jolts. I'm dead. How the hell are you supposed to beat her? Well, energy bolts would reflect, but I don't have anything to reflect them with. I don't have a mirror or anything. So maybe I'm missing an item that I don't know about. I'll try this one more time and then we'll see. We shall see what item I am missing. I'll just look around the ship and talk to everybody to see if they have a thing that I need. Or maybe I'll just jump into the water. That'll work. Huh. Why didn't I think of that? The last time you went for a dip in a pool, you nearly ended up as a slug chow back on Estros. You opted not to go for a swim. Oh, come on! This is the perfect time to go for a swim. The water is cold!
So that definitely was not the answer.
What in tarnation is going on, sir? Would like the tractor beam onto us. Blah, 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 blah. Am I missing an item in here? Is there something that I need to take with me? Let's see if they have any good insights for this situation. Nope. They will not talk to me at all. Hail the ship. Heading, sir. No response. Right. Hail Starcon. Hailing, sir. They're not answering, but then again, I don't blame them. Right. Raise shields? We can't, sir. They'd be knocked out. Fire? Weapon systems are not operational, Captain. Right. I can't do shit in here. That could be an answer. Let's try. Let's see if there is something useful in the garbage. Cute. What do you do for an encore? I'm gonna open up the trash chute and see what's inside there. That's what I'm gonna do. Due to mercenaries' suggestion. Let's open this shit up. More of the same shit as before. It has an appearance in the aroma of rotting garbage. My, what a lovely smell you've discovered. I'm sure Clippy won't mind cleaning it up. Answer is not an item. Okay. Well, we made a mess in here for nothing. Is it the waterfall that I need to go behind? That's the only thing I can think of. Just going behind the waterfall. I did that before, but it didn't seem to work. Because I was thinking that's the reflective surface. Maybe I can just talk my way out of this? Yeah. So it's one of the caves, huh? Fine, I'll just go into a cave then. I wish I could skip this. It would be very nice to be able to skip. Said this so many times already, I'm getting bored of it. I also gotta love it that she has a clicker for closing up the spaceship. Hey, it's Erican. Welcome to my pain of existence. Although he cannot really run because this is not Quest for Glory. Who are you calling Broom Chucky, you tin can? Whew, that was too close. You'd better keep moving, Raj. That WD-40 android won't give up until you're a smoldering pile of hero salsa. And the fact that she has cloaking capabilities only makes matters worse. I wouldn't get a tin Pegasoid for your life right now, Raj. Nobody asked you, narrator. So let's keep going. Not enjoying this game. Oh, I'm enjoying it. It's just this part I'm not enjoying. The beauty of this picturesque scene causes you to forget for a brief instant that you are being stalked by a killer android who will like nothing better than to wear your gizzard as a bow tie. A cool mountain pool collects the downspout of water from the falls. The lodge. Peering to the dim interior of this cave, you can barely make out that it seems to angle downward. The lodge. That's a really good reference. I wonder if anybody else got that reference. Oh, I see her going around. We escaped. I think. Game. Ah, there we are. We're up here now. Am I gonna die? Ah! You don't get it? It's from Monty Python. That's where I recognize it from. That's where it's from. Whoop! Whoop! Go back in. Let's save here before I do anything stupid. I got a feeling I should grab onto this. This fruit cluster is far, far beyond your reach. You'll have to get closer to reach the vine. Nice reflexes. We'll mail your remains home in an envelope. Thanks. Jeez. But you're Wilco. You're supposed to do something stupid. I know. Well, wait a minute. Are you calling me stupid? I'm not stupid. I'm an idiot. There's a difference. Can I just walk down? I'm just making him smack into these all the time. Well, you go back in there already. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. Well, dying is not the option. What? Why did the game close? Oh, for fuck's sake. Lata, please. Seuraava. Run, Roger, run. I don't know what happened there. It's just the game crashed. Apparently. Maybe you haven't been keeping track of the current events, but she's trying to kill you! What? On that jumping screen, look near the waterfalls. If you're right... I don't see anything. Cascading downward, these picturesque falls drain the small pool. Although I do get an idea that I'm gonna try out. Let's see if this works. Now is not the time to take a dip, Roger. You thought that the rock to the right of the cakes looked loose. How am I supposed to use that rock to my advantage there, mercenary? I mean, she's way out there shooting at me. How am I supposed to push this rock onto her? A large borderless battle is precarious. Ooh, that rock. You're talking about this rock. Okay. Now I get it. So we push this rock. Now I get you. I get you. Got it, got it. Can I punch a hole on it? No. Roger, why won't you just push it? Like, push it. Or maybe... You did mean a different rock, but hey, if your wrong thoughts lead the right way, you'll take it. You better. So maybe now I can push this. Like, push it. Why won't you do anything to it? Come on. Why won't you push the rock? But then again, why would you want to push Dwayne Johnson? Let's do a little dance. I mean, he won't do anything with the rock. Unless I'm up here. I know I'm on the right track. I got a feeling. I just know it. I know this is the answer. Hope you get out of here. She's out to kill us. Anybody get any idea what I'm doing wrong here? Am I doing something wrong, or am I on the right track? Damn this boulder. I mean, I get up here, but then Roger just won't do anything. I have to be missing something. Did I miss something along the way? Did I need to pick up an item? I just don't get it. I don't have the brain power. I'm as stupid as Roger Wilco. I don't have the brain capacity to think of ways to get out of stuff. Maybe I should have been using a walkthrough after all. You need to lure WD-40 into the cave. What your wrong thought was to take that small rock near the waterfall and throw it at the fruit, not the droid to dislodge it. Which rock are you talking about? I don't even understand what small rock you're talking about. Anybody else see a small rock that the mercenary is talking about? 'Cause I don't see any. You must be seeing some of your own shit, man. What kind of drugs are you using? And can I have some? I mean, I don't see any type of rock down here. Any stones or anything. Well, don't just sit there with your teeth in your mouth, Raj. That android will turn you into a crispy fried space janitor remnant if you don't get your butt in gear. Oh, sorry if I'm not thinking here. Freaking narrator, man. Dude, leave me alone. I'm doing my best. I'm Roger Wilco, asshole. I don't think fast. Oh no, what will I do? I hope you don't follow me in here. Yeah, perhaps if my arms were longer, like a hole puncture, and I'm dead. I'm just gonna give up for today. I don't have the brain capacity to get through this. This is one of the reasons why I sometimes hate these Sierra games. The puzzles are too hard! And the solutions are usually too stupid! You cannot put the stupid puzzles in a smart game together. Because nobody can think the way that they did when they were thinking of these puzzles. People are not that smart, you know. I do like the music though. It's very groovy music. I like it. And yes, I'm behind the glass here. Alright. And I did miss something. Thought so. I knew it that it would be some item that is hidden in one of the screens that you need to quickly grab before she kills you. It's the same shit all over again, like in Space Quest 4. Where you have to avoid the goddamn freaking whatever police fuckers in the goddamn mall place. Where you need to fly around and you have to go into specific areas so you can shoot them before they shoot you. These are freaking adventure games. They don't need action sequences in them. But that's what Sierra loves. They love to put some action sequences into their adventure games. I'm just gonna give up for today. We'll continue this tomorrow. So thank you everybody for joining the live stream. Hopefully you had a good time. God damn, I hate these Sierra games sometimes. This really goes to show the reason why I hate the Police Quest series. The Police Quest games are nothing but this kind of situation all the time. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more of this. So you guys take care of yourselves, and like Gabriel says, remember, don't commit mail fraud. But cheating on tests is alright. You guys take care of yourselves and don't wear out your thumbs. The new command is TLS. Just exclamation mark TLS. That's actually appropriate sound effect for this moment. So try it out.
Tough luck, sucker.
Exactly. Where's that gonna go? I do like the music though. It's very nice music. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Yes, I will quit.
Tough luck, sucker. Tough luck, sucker.